Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Irina, and you're watching Irina Valentina Tarot. This video is about full moon that this time is in Virgo on the 3rd of March. And the themes, the monthly themes and reflections for this for March is are dreams, transcendence, and intuition. So the full moon's message this time is, I release all doubts into the belly of the universe. So that's the message, that's the main theme for this full moon in March, that we are invited to release all our doubts into the belly of the universe and trust the universe and see where it might take, how it might develop, how it might release us from those doubts, whether we will be able to find that courage once we release that doubt, find that certainty, find what we want to be, what we want to do, and see that path in front of us more clearer. Okay, as usual, we'll go through each star sign and we'll pull a few cards to see what is there for you to release and maybe how you can help yourself to release those certain things if there is anything. And again, we should remember that full moon is there to release of our worries, of our doubts, of anything that doesn't serve us any longer. Even simple things like cleaning the house, cleaning your wardrobe, cleaning your car, cleaning your personal space. Also, that reminds me that, this full moon is total lunar eclipse as well. So everything will be multiplied. Every power that surrounds us and our actions and everything will be multiplied. So watch out for any good things and not so good things. Pay attention to the positive than negative. Okay, let's start with Aries. How can you help yourself? What is there for you to release this full moon? Okay, Aries. We've got 9 of Cups, we've got Ace of Wands, and we've got Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, the card's a little bit reflecting. I hope you can see them perfectly. So, Aries, what is there for you to release? Release something that your doubt is basically what the cards are telling you, that you have some something that you're happy about. You want this happiness to be multiplied. Whether you are happy in your job, whether you are happy in your relationship, but you want to put a little bit more fire. You want to change something. You want that relationship, that situation to be much better. You want that to be a little bit different. You want that spark. But for some reason, you are not moving. You are just as stable as, I don't know, the horse or anything. Like you, for some reason, you cannot move. Something is not letting you do what you want to do, implement your plans, act the way you wanted to act, change certain things, what you wanted to change. So let's see what can help you to release that steadiness or release that inability to act, inability to move forward. And we've got King of Swords, we've got the Sun, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Most likely someone, and it might be a male figure, but could be any persona who is of swords or air element. That's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So that person with those kind of attributes, who is more of a controlling figure, feels like a controlling figure, but you feel it that way. But in reality, that person is caring about you. That's the way they care. That's the way they show that they love you. That's the way they want to help you. You take it a totally different way. And the Wheel of Fortune is there to remind you that the wheel is a circle. You know, you see only from your point of view, and there is another point of view. There is actually 360 points of view around that circle, and some of them good, some of them bad. And as your life, it goes up and down. It goes like sometimes like roller coaster, sometimes slows down. So what can help you to release, to look at the situation from a different angle, from different perspective, to maybe put yourself into that person's shoes, because that's the way that person knows how to take care of you. That's the way they've been shown before. Again, if you want something different from that person, you need to speak up. You need to show your point of view. Maybe King of Swords represents your ability and your that's what you need to do. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to care for yourself. You need to put those borders, as like in this card. Like, you need to stand up. You need to go out there and show what you're capable of, what you can do, that you can do, take care of yourself, that you can provide for yourself, that you are already, grown up and can make your own decisions. Okay, let's move to Tauruses. Don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, would be greatly appreciated. So Tauruses, let's see, what do you need to release this full moon on the 3rd of March? So we've got Wheel of Fortune, we've got 2 of Cups, and we've got 3 of Pentacles. So what do you need to release? The cards, if we look at them, they are pretty good cards. There is, like, we might say, what do you release? Happiness? Do you release good things? Sometimes we do need to release those things in order something new to come into our life. But also, these cards might point out that you might be attached too much to someone. You feel that you cannot leave that person. You, whether it's in your relationship, maybe it relates to your work, maybe it relates to your colleague, maybe someone is dependent on you because you provide such a good care for them. You support them in any way you can. You help them all the time. Sometimes they need to take care of themselves, but you've been always stepping in that they cannot function on their own. So maybe it's the time that you roll this Wheel of Fortune. You change the tables for that person, for the other person to see what are they capable of by doing themselves. Maybe that this information relates to you. Maybe you were dependent on someone, and it is time for you to not to step out, not to do something on your own, but actually put in more. Release your scare, release your inability of acting or doing certain things in a team. You need to be a team player. That's what cards might tell you, that you need to be more of a team player instead of instead of like taking the information. So let's see, how can you help release that fear, release those doubts, that you can help yourself. Okay, Tauruses, what is there to help you? The Chariot, Five of Wands, and the World. The cards are suggesting to you to take the lead, to compete within yourself, compete with others, show that you what you've got by sitting and doing your work and not trying to be better. You are not showing yourself. It's not like showing off what you can do, that you can perform, better than someone, or you can do certain things better than someone. It's the cards are not talking about that. Cards are talking about healthy competition, that you speak up, you show yourself from different points, from different perspectives, from different angles. That's what you need to do. You need to move in life. That's what will help you to release that fear, to release that inability of action by actually pushing yourself to do something. Once you get up from your couch and start doing something, you will be able to release that circle, to go into to walk into your new life, to walk into a different door, basically. So it relates to anything. If you've been trying to go to the gym, you need to somehow motivate yourself, find that motivation to get up and do certain things. It relates to any sphere of your life, whether it's work, whether it's friends, whether it's your relationship. You need to fight for that. You need to fight for yourself. So I hope I make myself clear, and I hope this information is relevant to you, Tauruses. So the cards are telling you to let go of fear, let go of that burden, those doubts, and actually start acting, move, do something with your life. Just stop, sitting there crying, complaining, or just even being comfortable is not good for you. You need to move. You need to develop yourself. Okay, let's move to Geminis. Geminis, what is there for you to release this full moon? Geminis. So we've got High Priestess, we've got Death, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, with these cards, the cards are telling you that if you don't have certain information, it doesn't need to hold you back. You can start on your project even if you don't have all their points, every single, dot. It doesn't matter. You will find those pieces while working on that project, while doing certain things. And you might even realize that those missing points are not missing. You don't need them. Or they might come up by itself. You might not even realize that they were missing. It's just you didn't see them at the time when you started something. And again, in relationship, similar things. If you're afraid to start a new relationship, let's say, or you are in current relationship and you don't know how to progress, what to do, there is like issue for you, work it out together. That's what cards are suggesting to you. Leave that uncertainty or doubts behind. Leave them, get rid of them with this full moon. You don't need them. You need to move forward. You need to work together, as Three of Pentacles suggesting to you. You need to bring something together. So again, it relates to any sphere in your life, Geminis, whether it's your relationship, it's your work, it's your study, it's your friends. If there was or there is something that bothers you, maybe you feel that someone is not telling you everything, or maybe someone is trying to hide some information from you, just let it go. You will work it out in the process of living, of doing something. And let's see what this might help you, what might help you to get rid of this uncertainty or that, burden, those doubts, whether you can move on or not. Hangman, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Pentacles. The cards again telling you to move on. Enough sitting in that position of victim. You need to move on. You need to know your borders. You need to know where you can cross them, when other people can cross them. You need to know that if you start doing something, you will get the results better than if you don't. So if you want good results, if you want to achieve something, you better start acting. You better prioritize, make a plan, know what you need in life. You need to plan for yourself what is good for you, what is not, what information you can go on, work on something with that other person, and what information you don't need. You just don't need to concentrate on certain things. You don't need to play as a victim. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand your grounds and walk through any obstacles. So that's what will help you letting go of those doubts, of those uncertainties. If you actually make a plan, if you start working on that plan and leave that feeling or emotions of being a victim behind. So let's move to Cancers. Please click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I would be greatly appreciated to every single one of you. that will help me to grow my channel and also will help you by helping me to exchange a little bit of some energy. Okay, Cancers, what is there for you to let go this full moon? And we've got 10 of Swords, we've got Queen of Swords, and we've got Three of Pentacles. Again, the card of Three of Pentacles is here, meaning that you need to work together with someone in order to let go of something. What do you need to let go of? Something that is really hurting you, something that is really bringing pain into your life. When you think of that, when you do certain things, like whether it was a difficult relationship that you just ended or you need to end, you're thinking about that and you don't know how to put it on together. You don't know how to, tell that person that you are not happy with that person any longer. How do you tell your boss that you don't like how he or she acts or talks to you, or does certain things? How do you tell your best friend that they didn't do something correctly, or they made a mistake with you, or they hurt you in a certain point that it's difficult for you to tell them that? So the cards are telling you that you need to close this situation. You need to put an end to that side of you. You need to find the tactic. You need to find a specific words that the other person can hear you, can understand you. It's not just that they listen to you, fine, but sometimes listening and hearing, obviously, are two different things. So you need to make sure that that person hears you, because that situation involves someone. It's not something, it's not that you need to close situation because something happened. The situation involves a third person and you need to resolve it. And this full moon, especially being a total, a lunar eclipse, is a great chance for you, a great time for you to resolve that situation, put an end to that. Okay, what might help you to end this situation, to release that? And we've got Nine of Cups, we've got the Emperor, and we've got Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Cups, the Emperor, Nine of Wands. These cards are telling you to stand your ground, to be firm when you talking to that person. You need balance between emotions, your emotions and emotions of that other person, together with knowing how to close yourself, how to be more firm. Again, like that's the balancing between being emotional and being strict, being firm in what you're saying, how you're saying. It's more like acting as an authority figure, having a structure in your speech, what you say. So find what you need to say, how you need to say certain things, that you can resolve that situation. Just one more thing popped into my head, that with this situation, letting go of something, sometimes there could be a situation, or some people might be still having difficult times with someone who passed away, who is no longer with us here. So how do you resolve that situation? How do you put the end to that grief? How do you talk to someone who is not here anymore? You still can talk to that person. You still can talk to the spirit of that person. It doesn't matter. They're still here. They're still here with you. So explain that situation. If you don't trust yourself, maybe you can find a medium who can help you to communicate with the past one. But in any ways, you need to find power within yourself. You have to find that structure within yourself to explain to that person what happened during that situation, what is your stand in that. Okay, Cancers, that's it for you. I am moving to Leos. Please don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Would be greatly appreciated to all of you guys. Thank you very much for watching as well. And Leos, what is there for you to release this full moon? We've got Magician, we've got Seven of Pentacles, and we've got Queen of Pentacles. So what do you need to release? Interesting, because we've got, again, pretty good cards, you know, that Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, with Magician. I feel like you, or maybe some of you, expecting the results too quick. Yes, you feel like you've planned everything, you walked through certain things, you've calculated, you've done everything possible in order to get something, but you're not getting it. You are not getting in the form or shape that you wanted. For example, you bought an investment and you calculated, you assumed that by certain time it will double, but it didn't, increased in double, only like 50%. What do you do with that? Like, how do you cope with that? You've planned that, you've allowed for something, you relied on that investment. And similar in relationship, in your work, for example, you thought for that position, you were thinking that that's it. When you're gonna get that position, you're gonna get an increase of your pay, you will get promoted like more often, for example, or anything in that, that you were expecting more than you're getting. Similar in the relationship, you've invested in that person, you've spent so many years together, but you're not getting what you've signed up for. You're not, maybe the other person is not doing what you were discussing before. Things happen, people change, everything is changing in your life. So the cards are telling you to let go of those expectations that you were expecting to be at certain level, at certain point in life by now, but unfortunately it doesn't happen. So that is life. You need to let it go, make new plans, and to continue to live your life, maybe a little bit differently, maybe the same. It's up to you. So let's have a look what could help you to let go. Sorry guys, wow. To let go of those expectations. So we've got the Strength, we've got Three of Pentacles. Well, Three of Pentacles is coming so often, this reading, and Ace of Wands. And again, very similar to what I've been just saying. We've got Strength, we've got Three of Pentacles, we've got Ace of Wands. The cards are telling you to find the strength within yourself. You are that magician. You've got everything in your power, in your resources. So you can build a new empire. You can make new plans. You can have that, what you've been planning before. But you need to remember that not everything is happening the way we plan. There are different, other obstacles or other variables in life that we might not even think about and we might not know about. There are, world disasters happening that we have no control of. So to help you to release your fears, your doubts, is to find the strength within yourself, work together with other people. You will be able to find new flame. You will be able to find a new fire within yourself, new projects, new whatever it is in your life, in order to move on, in order to get yourself where you really want to go. And let's move to Virgos. Virgos, what is there for you to let go this full moon? Virgos. We've got Knight of Pentacles, we've got Three of Pentacles, and we've got Nine of Wands. Wow, Three of Pentacles is a magical card, this reading. Again, just repeating the message for this full moon on the 3rd of March. I release all doubts into the belly of the universe. So that's what probably all of us, or most of us, I'm just concentrating now on the Three of Pentacles because I believe if not every 5 out of 6 zodiacs had Three of Pentacles. And I'm just curious, like how important that message on this card, working together, working with universe, releasing our worries to the universe, because universe is capable of anything. And so if she can help us, then maybe we need to walk with her. We need to walk with universe and ask for help, ask to navigate us, and so on. Okay, Virgos, what is there for you to release? What shall you release this full moon? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. You need to release that slow, beg your pardon, sorry guys, that instability that you are searching for. It's not like instability, but you searching for stability, and you, for some reason, you feel like you cannot find it, but you are stable. The thing is, you are stable, you're working with people, and if you are working with people, these cards are telling you that if you will work with people, you will find your stability, you will find your constant. You need to make sure that you know where you're standing, stand your grounds, understand what this means for you. You know, be courageous. Found those, you know, boundaries that helps you to grow. And again, like, stability is good, but sometimes you need to let it go in order to grow. And that's probably, it's difficult for you to let go of that stability because it meant something for you, it means something for you, and you cherish that more than the growth. So that's what cards are telling you, to let go of that stability, because you need to grow, you need to move, you need to go further. So Virgos, full moon, what can help you to move on, to understand that stability? You need to let go of that stability. The card came out by itself. So we've got 5 of Wands, we've got 7 of Wands, and we've got 4 of Cups. The cards are crying out to you. They're inviting you that you need to compete. You need to leave that competition. You need to find more, you know, fire in yourself. You need to speak up, but not as speak up. You need to act. You need to understand how you need to act, what you need to do in order to find that peace. Stability is not peace. It might not be peaceful. Yes, it is comfortable, but not necessarily it is peaceful. It's different things, you know, for you. You need, and you understand it, but you, for some reason, you cannot let go of that stability in order to have peace. It's like, let me think of example. For example, let's talk about health. Your health is stable at this moment. You're happy with that. Everything is fine. You don't want to change anything. You don't want to like go to the doctors, do any tests, because you feel fine. You feel that your health is stable. But something, your subconscious mind is telling you that there is something that you need to pay attention. You need to put an end to something. You need to bring peace into your mind. So if you find strength within yourself to, you know, go to the doctors, to actually find that resolution, to investigate, then you will bring peace to your mind. You will find that calmness, you know, in your mind and in your physical body. It's like you need to be reassured, yes, that comfortability is peace. Not necessarily. Comfortability is not necessarily peace. So that's what cards are telling you, that at this stage, you don't need comfort. You don't need stability. You need to walk through people where you don't follow them. You don't follow their orders. You show what you are. You stand your grounds. You put boundaries on. You look at others. You pick certain things from others, but you show them as well, what are you capable of, what can you do, and so on. So that's what cards are telling you, Virgos. I hope that answered a few questions for you. Okay, let's move to Libras. Libras, what is there for you? Oh my gosh, sorry guys. So don't forget to click the button like, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment, would be greatly appreciated. To any comment, please help each other, help me to move on with my channel, develop my channel, and help yourself to have that good energy by listening to my reading. Okay, Libras, what is there for you to let go this full moon? So we've got the Emperor, we've got High Priestess, and we've got Six of Cups. Okay, these cards are telling me that what you need to let go. You need to let go of your stubbornness. That's what first thing came to me. The Emperor, the High Priestess, Six of Cups, Six of Chalices, yeah? Helping each other, helping through your strengths. So basically letting go of your, as I said before, stubbornness. That, you know, Emperor on the negative side could be stubborn. He's very authoritative figure. He's showing, you know, stability, authority, control, laws, whatever it is. And High Priestess is someone who is having that veil on them. They have that you know, moment of mystery. They have that thing where you don't know what they think about. You don't know how they gonna act. So these cards are suggesting to you, inviting you to let go of those controlling actions, put a little bit more mystery in yourself, in your life, not in yourself, more in your life. You need to help people around you, not by controlling them, but by navigating them. So there is a thin line between, you know, those words, between those actions. And the cards are suggesting to you to let go of that control, of that you know, power struggles, in order to bring I don't know, that happiness in your life, to be able to help others, and for others to see you in a different colors. Let's see what can help you to let go of that control, or that those any doubts that you have. So we've got Eight of Swords, we've got Nine of Wands, and we've got Page of Cups. So what can help you to release that stress, release that control, you know, bring more mystique into your life, bring more, use more of your intuition by when you communicate with others, especially. So Eight of Swords is suggesting to you to step out of that step out of that not knowing where to go, step out of that little bit of scare, try to be more irrational. Yes, you need to protect yourself, you need to stand your grounds, you need to act knowingly where to go, what to do, but bring more love into your actions, into your words, into you. You almost like need to release yourself on one side, but then bring balance into your life. It's a bit hard to explain. Like, you need to monitor, you need to pay attention to your emotions, to your actions, because we act according to our emotions. How we, and again, certain, actions, they are moved by either our emotions or what we feel at this moment, or what we felt at the moment when similar situation happened to us before. And if that emotions comes up again, but it's a different situation that requires a different action, that's what you need to understand and control. You need to put your control into a different thing, into a different path, into a different, act, certain kind of thing. So you need to change your control. That's the main idea for you, Libras. By releasing yourself on one side and kind of learning how to control your fears. That's what probably I was looking for. Learn how to control your fears. Learn how to control your emotions, that you are not controlling others with your emotions. Okay, let's move to Scorpios. Scorpios, what is there for you to let go of this during this full moon? Okay, Scorpios. What is there you need to let go this full moon? We've got Knight of Cups, we've got 9 of Wands, and we've got 8 of Wands. So with these cards, you need to let go of, it's not more of letting go as to finding of the right communication with people, with different people. It's like you try to show love, you try to express and feel love to everyone, but for some reason you're struggling with that. You putting, some kind of a fence in front of you. You put in some kind of borders and not letting your emotions out. You're afraid of being spontaneous. And that's what you need to let go of. You need to be more spontaneous. You don't need to worry about how to express yourself a lot. Like, put less pressure on yourself. Yes, boundaries are good. You don't know the other people, how they might react or act when you express yourself. But you need to let go of that fear. You need to let go of fearing of the future, basically, because it feels like you're full of love, but you putting a fence and you kind of choosing what emotions to show and what emotions to hide, what emotions to say first and what to leave for later. Maybe you won't need to use those emotions, or you might not need to say certain things. And sometimes it's not working good for you. So that's what cards are telling you. or suggestion to you to change your tactic. Let go of this particular tactic. Okay, let's see what might help you to get rid of that, to stop being afraid, to, let go of any doubts. So we've got the Sun, we've got the Chariot, and we've got the High Priestess. Look, Scorpios, so far you're the only one zodiac that has 3 major arcana cards together. So we've got the Sun, the Chariot, and High Priestess. What might help you to release those fears, to release those doubts? You need to know that you are protected. You need to know that even bottom of the deck is the Fool. Sometimes you just need to act as that Fool. You need to put more new ideas, something, new beginnings, new adventures in your life. It doesn't matter. That's your experience. You need to go through that experience. You need to move through experiences, and that's fine if you don't know what this situation or that experience holds. That's the whole beauty in learning, in experiencing life, experiencing new emotions in different situations, in different circumstances. So the cards are telling you to let go. How you can help yourself? By knowing that you are protected. Trust your intuition, first of all. Sun is there for you to take care of you, to have that joy, to be determined and to move on in life. It's very important, to be happy, be determined, be that victorious person, and trust your intuition. As soon as you trust your intuition, you will know when to act, how to act, what to say, how to say certain things, and to whom. So Scorpios, I will be moving to Sagittarius. Guys, please don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, would be greatly appreciated to every single one of you. Let's exchange a little bit of energy by you clicking the button like, and for me giving you a little bit of information by using this beautiful tool of tarot. Okay, Sagittarius, wow. Okay, what do you need to let go this full moon on the 3rd of March? So we've got 9 of Wands, King of Cups, and Queen of Cups. And again, 9 of Wands is coming again and again to a lot of star signs, to a lot of zodiacs, this reading. Okay, what do you need to let go? We've got King of Cups and Queen of Cups. They're talking about relationship. They're talking about partnership. Most likely for some of you, these cards are talking about your relationship. It could be a work relationship as well, with your colleagues, your team workers, your manager, and so on. But most likely, these cards are talking about your private relationship, being a partnership, husband and wife, man and woman. If it's woman and woman, man and man, whatever it is, it's a partnership. So what do you need to let go? You need to let go of your boundaries. You need to let go of your fence, your whatever borders you have between you two. So there is some unspoken things, might be maybe some actions that you being overprotective, maybe some personal space that you've been overprotective. So the cards are suggesting to you to show to the other person your vulnerability, to show the other person who you really are. It's your time to open up. It's your time to be more understanding, more vulnerable, and more open. You know, the bottom of the deck, we've got Four of Wands, talking about your family, your home as a structure, your castle. So within your home, you can be free, you should be free. Outside, yes, you need to pull some walls up, you need to put some boundaries, you know when to do it, how to do it. But at home, you need to let those boundaries down. So let's have a look what might help you to release those, you know, put those boundaries down, to release any doubts, whether you need to do it or not, and how to do it. Okay, Sagittarius, we've got the Death, we've got the Strength, and we've got Two of Wands. The cards are again telling you to let go of something. You've got the strength, you've got the power, and you know that with the Two of Wands, whatever path you take, it's the right path. You've been like kind of wanting to do that for quite some time, but you didn't know how to do it. And the cards are telling you this time that's what you need to do. Just to read again the message from the full moon: I release all doubts into the belly of the universe. You need to trust the universe that it doesn't do anything bad to you. It's motivates you. It's showing you the right path that you need to take. Whatever it is, it relates to the boundaries that, you know, the cards are suggesting to you, inviting you to move down, to release those boundaries. It's up to you to decide. It's you need to, this reading is very general. You need to find within yourself what is there you need to show to your partner. What kind of yourself you need to show to your partner. Maybe there is something from the past. Maybe there is something that is currently, and you're afraid to tell your partner. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to imagine things here, but it could be anything that you need to show more love, more patience to your partner. And you've got strength, you've got the power within yourself to find the right moment, the right words to tell and to show your partner something about yourself. Or, sorry guys, it could be even the other way around, that your partner will be showing themselves to you from a different perspective, you know, basically naked. They will be stripping off themselves, all those masks that they were wearing all this time, and to tell you something that you didn't know before. And that might change something in you. That might trigger something in you. And that's where the Death and Strength stands here, that you have the strength within yourself to find the right path to move forward whether to be with that person or to leave that person. Most likely it's to be with that person, but your path is changing. It's the whole understanding of why you are together will be even more deeper, even more meaningful to you. Okay, let's move to Capricorns. Capricorns, what is there for you for this full moon that you need to let go of? Okay, Capricorns, we've got Four of Cups, we've got Nine of Wands and Eight of Cups. Wow, now is Nine of Wands is coming in almost every reading, every star sign. Very interesting. Okay, guys, let's see what is there for Capricorns to let go of. What kind of doubts are there for you? So there is definitely something that you've got doubts about. You've got Four of Cups, you've got Nine of Wands, you've got Eight of Cups. Something that you've been thinking about for some time. You've been protecting or protective. You were protective of certain emotions. Maybe it was a happy emotion. Maybe you like whatever been happening in your life were giving you joy, and you were trying to protect the joy. You were trying to do everything possible for that joy, for that happiness to continue. Whether it was whether it is a relationship that you still remember how you've met, how you were happy, but for some reason it doesn't bring you the same joy anymore. It doesn't bring you not even those emotions, but doesn't bring you what you were having before and what you were expecting to have. If it relates to your work, again, you getting bored, you getting maybe not bored, but your manager or the colleagues, the team work is not even any longer. You are getting, dumped with more and more responsibilities, and it is getting very difficult for you to, protect your grounds, protect your boundaries. And it's in any situation could be happening. So it is time for you to walk away. It is time for you to not even fight for that. It's more like walking away. It's like, that's it. I've had enough. I cannot stand it any longer. I don't deserve it. It's not what I've signed up for. I'm basically leaving. There is no choice for you. It's for you to let go of those doubts, whether you need to leave or not, what you want to do. You need to decide for yourself. What do you want to do? And it feels like you've made the decision, but you're still feeding yourself some doubts. Oh, should I do it? Or maybe I give a little bit more time. No, the cards suggesting to you to take actions this full moon. Okay, and what can help you to release those doubts? We've got the moon, we've got Five of Wands, and we've got Two of Swords. And the cards are telling you to challenge yourself, challenge your mind, open your eyes, look, we've got Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. The path is there. Why are you not taking it? What is keeping you there? What is keeping you there? What is in that situation, that relationship, that walk? What is there for you? The cards are suggesting to you, how can you help yourself here to move forward, to let go of those doubts, whether you need to leave or stay. The moon is there for you to clarify any uncertainties, to clarify, to open up that Pandora box. What is keeping you here? Make a plan. Five of Wands is telling you to write a plan, write a list of things. What is keeping you? Why do you need to stay? And put a list of why do you need to go. Compare, put an action. Use your intuition. If you still not sure, find some information, right information about what you need, what is keeping you there. If you're still in doubt, find information to sort out those doubts of yours and stay true to that information. Two of Swords is having two pieces of information. So find which piece of information is right, is correct for you. So that's the cards for you, Capricorns. Kind of helping you out to make that final decision for your happiness, to find your happiness, to find, that light at the end of the tunnel. What is there for you that you're still staying there, or is it really you need to move? And where and how do you need to move? How can you move? Okay, let's move to Aquariuses. Please don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Any feedback is greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for every single help. And thank you for watching as well. Aquariuses, let's move to you. What is there for you that you need to release with this full moon on the 3rd of March 2026? Okay, let's see, Aquariuses. We've got Three of Swords, we've got Two of Pentacles, and we've got Nine of Pentacles. What do you need to let go of? Obviously, the first card is telling you to let go of those sorrows, of that depression, of that, emotional pain, heartbreak, whatever has happened to you, whether it was at work, in your relationship, with your friends, you need to let it go. It's time to move on. It's time to find that balance, that bringing balance into your life. You know what you want. Most likely there was a loss, a financial loss, the financial support that you had, and like you were juggling, with the finances. You wanted more from that situation, from that person, but unfortunately that situation is gone. That person is no longer with you, and you need to find maybe a new help. Maybe you need to find someone else to balance your, your lifestyle, to balance even yourself, your emotions, whatever is there, you need to bring into balance in your life. So the cards are suggesting to you to let go of that person, of that situation, whatever was in that relationship, in that job that you had, in that, team that you work together, but you don't have any longer. You need to let go. It's gone. You need to find new help. You need to find either new job, new partner, and new friends as well, if there is need in that. And Aquarius, let's have a look what might help you to find, to let go of those, doubts. We've got the Fool, we've got Nine of Wands, and we've got Queen of Pentacles. And again, Nine of Wands. I thought we already finished with Nine of Wands. No, but it's coming again. So Nine of Wands been coming into almost every zodiac, every star sign. Okay, what might help you to let go of those doubts, or that sorrow, bad situation, negative situation that you find yourself? The Fool, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Find new hobby, find something new friends, new job. It's all like starting new beginnings. But make sure that this time you protect yourself. You bring those, you put those boundaries on. You protect yourself. And Queen of Pentacles is talking about that as well. Protecting your financial part, protecting your financial situation. Yes, start something new. That by starting something new, you will be able to forget about that old situation a bit quicker. Not forget, but the emotions will come down. They will fade to a certain extent. But you need to find strength in yourself to bring yourself again to those new relationships, to those new hobby, new job, in order to see happiness, to see that abundance again. And abundance, happiness, and so on in your life. Okay, Aquarius, we are moving to Pisces. So Pisces, what is there for you to let go of this full moon that is happening on the 3rd of March 2026? Okay, Pisces, what do we have? We've got 8 of Cups, we've got 2 of Pentacles, and we've got 4 of Wands. Okay, what do you need to let go this full moon? You need to let go of balancing your financial situation. Maybe you were planning to invest into something. Maybe you were saving for something. Maybe you were saving for travel, for your holidays. Maybe you were saving to purchase a home. Maybe you were managing something, time management, managing your finances, managing even your family. Maybe you are a single mom, or for some period of time you had to do, duties of both parents, and you need to let go of that worry or that those doubts whether you can do it or not. It's like you're almost walking away from something that you've been working towards for quite some time. So let go of those worries, let go of those uncertainties, whether you can do it or not. If you really want to do it, then you need to step in, manage better in order to achieve that purchase of your home, going on holidays, bringing family together. You know, it's almost there. For some reason, you are afraid and you almost, you know, ready to walk away. So let's see what might help you to let go of that situation, let go of those fears and doubts. Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and King of Cups. Okay, these cards are telling me about your plan. You need to put a plan into action, and that's what will help you to achieve what you wanted. The cards are telling you, yes, you can walk away from whatever you've been planning or you were trying to achieve before. It's the easy way out. But is that what you really want to do? Maybe you need a better planning. Maybe you need a stricter planning, but don't forget about yourself as well. Also, with the planning, it doesn't involve only the financial part or, you know, the structure. It involves time as well, time frame. Maybe expand your time frame or expand your financial planning. So have some variety in your structure, in your plan, and don't forget about yourself. You cannot put yourself in some kind of, you know, burden, in some kind of, you know, shackles, and that's it, just walk home, walk. You need to have some happiness in life. You need to feel whether it brings happiness to your life. If you were planning for a holiday, for anything, and you, for some reason, you cannot do it right now, you need to question yourself, what does bring happiness to you? If your holiday was so important, or something in your life was so important, maybe you were thinking of purchasing an expensive vehicle, car, that you were dreaming all your life. You need to understand how much of happiness does it bring you, how much joy does it give you. So prioritize yourself by being not strict, but more understanding of your needs. It's like, take off your pink glasses, look at the situation, at things with clear vision. If such an idea is not working out, yes, leave it, it's fine. But don't be scared of putting plans and making plans for other things, or even for these things, but put adjustments to your plans. I hope you, Pisces, and everyone enjoyed my reading. Please subscribe to my channel, click the button like, leave a comment. I would be greatly appreciated to any feedback. If you'd like to hear, other themes, other questions covered in my readings, I would be gladly, do that. Really appreciate any comments, any suggestions. Please remember that the full moon acting, or the effects of full moon take effect like 2-3 days before the full moon and 2-3 days after full moon. So pay attention to the surroundings, what's happening with you, to your people you love around you, you know, within this time. And remember the message: I release all doubts into the belly of the universe. Remember that the universe is there for you. It's on your side. It's there to help you. Ask for the right advice, for the right suggestion, the right outcome for you and for everyone else, and you shall be granted. So I hope you enjoyed this reading for the full moon that is coming on the skies on the 3rd of March 2026. I wish everyone beautiful, amazing time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.